Wild Lotus Tarot into your monthly intuitive reading for April. Let's see what may be on the cards for you for the month, Cancer. Getting started with the Sacred Power reading cards, I'll then be going to the Work Your Light Oracle, drawing your lead tarot energy from the Moonchild Tarot, and I'm using the Rider-Waite-Smith Classic and the Star Child Tarot Akashic for the tarot positions. Just to let you know, you can find me on Facebook, Instagram, and on TikTok. All the links you need are below, and also the link to my website, Cancer. Should you want to book in for a personal reading, you can find that link down there as well. Okay, well, let's get the Work Your Light, and then we'll do the oracles all together. Okay. Let's see what we've got here. First one out, I've got purification. You might be purifying at either a physical level or emotional level, or just, stuff that's not in alignment in your life. So some of you might be going on a bit of a cleanse, adding in a green juice or smoothies, lemon water, cleaning up the diet, adding the exercise, that kind of thing. Some of you might be purging, releasing, or letting go of what doesn't serve you anymore. Or maybe healing past hurts, past emotions. So I'm kind of feeling death card energy here, where we release, we surrender to what needs to leave our lives in order to clear the slate and make space for the new. Freedom. This reminds me of the Chariot, guys. It's about sometimes leaving a comfort zone, leaving something behind in order to claim a victory. And, the black and the white here kind of reminds us of the yin-yang, the kind of equal opposites, our dual energies, our masculine and feminine energy coming into balance. But also it can stand for the two minds, right? And when we don't make clear decisions in our lives, our chariot can get pulled in different directions or take a twistier path, a longer road. So when we're really in alignment, we're very clear about what we were heading and what our goals are, we can then make powerful decisions to move forward in alignment with them and have those horses, right, going in the same direction instead of, heading in different ones. And I've got Anna, grandmother of Jesus, seeding the light, laying foundations, and divine plan. So this is a real card of divine intervention, but also trusting in the divine plan. I believe that we have a best timeline. So we come into this life with already agreed to the karmic contracts that we will enter into in this life, the big things we'll achieve for the evolution of our soul. And that doesn't mean to say that they're going to be easy things. They could be big challenges as well. But it's all for what we need to learn in this lifetime. So this is kind of says that there's a certain amount of trust as to where we're being led, that it's perfect for us and perfect for what we need in the moment. But if things ongoingly feel very difficult, or like we're pushing against the current, everything's very draining energetically, that can be an indication that we're off our perfect timeline. And maybe it's time to look at, making decisions so that we can get back on path. There should be a sense of flow and ease and grace at times in our lives if we are, on our timeline. Cancer, let's grab an overarching tarot energy from this deck. I've got the Three of Swords there, guys. So this says to me that there's most definitely some healing that needs to happen here. It can be known as the heartbreak card. There's levels to it. It can be sorrow, grief, disappointment. Things haven't worked out as planned, and now I'm really feeling the disappointment of that, feeling like I need to purify from that, feeling like I need to move on from that, liberate myself and get back to freedom. Could have been the loss of a relationship, loss of a job, or maybe your timeline not working out as you had planned, but the divine is saying here, well, we have a plan for you. But it's a 3 for a reason, because out of those kind of really sometimes challenging emotions, there's also this beautiful quality for creation, right? Many musicians write their best tracks when they are going through pain points. And a lot of us make great decisions for our lives when we're, really just, we've got this clear slate in front of us. So that's what I'm really feeling. Like, you might be going through something, but you have this really powerful manifestation energy behind that. Right, well, let's go to the tarot here, Cancer, and see how this all shakes out. Starting with the energy of the recent past, Cancer, energies that may be leaving, completing, transitioning in your life, if this is your reading. We've got the King of Swords, Aquarian energy, finally like seeing the truth, getting that big picture vision and clarity, blocks, obstacles and challenges. Page of Cups, there could be a new emotional offer here coming in for you. It's blocked at the moment. Advice from Spirit or Tarot. We've got the beautiful Four of Wands. Outcome energy. Yeah, there's your indecision, right? That's like that. You need to make a clear decision so that Chariot will go in the right direction. Choose the golden opportunity here. Choose what is going to lead you to the Ten of Pentacles. Clarifiers now, clarifying the King of Swords. I've got the Five of Swords. Yeah, that's definitely your challenge point. So you could have had a real disappointment with a King of Swords. Okay, I've got the Eight of Pentacles here. Gonna grab another one for that, the Empress. Wow, there goes that creative energy. She's number 3, guys, in the major arcana. Wow, 10 of Swords is the advice from Spirit or Tarot with the Ace of Swords. Gosh, okay, the powerful energies are coming in. Let's clarify the 2, 3 of Cups. Page of Wands. Okay, let's have a straighten up here before we jump in, Cancer. Whoops, camera going everywhere. Okay, Cancer, recent past, 5 of Swords. I'm tuning into the 3 of Swords here, King of Swords. Some of you have had a real disappointment, conflict, or hurt with a King of Swords, right? King of Swords, this is Aquarian energy, or it could be another air sign. It can also be someone who's in a position of authority over you. Could be a boss, mentor, manager, father, father-in-law, sometimes like a husband or a strong partner energy as well. There's been a real sense of conflict here, and there's a real sense of fighting a losing battle. There could have been an argument or something as well. Something's gone down here that's really hurt you there with that 3 of Swords, and maybe you've severed that relationship for a period of time. The 5 of Swords says, yeah, you were fighting a losing battle, and it was all about knowing when to pull your energy back. So that's what I'm kind of seeing there. I think that's where the hurts come from, but it's given you this very kind of juicy circumstance to get on and create something really powerful for your life. The King of Swords is also an energy of seeing that now, of having the big picture vision and the hindsight that through this ending, because I do feel like it's an ending with the 10 of Swords here, it could have been a betrayal or a deception as well. You have this really like juicy quality to transform your life here and birth some kind of creation with the Empress into the world. So that's what I'm really seeing. I also feel that maintaining your boundaries is going to be really important for you, because this person may continue to try and come in as well. So King of Swords, somebody that potentially has hurt us in some way that might need to be kept at an arm's length. You're seeing the big picture though, and seeing that, hey, maybe it's a really good thing that for now this person is kind of out of my life, because there is a divine plan here unfolding. There's something else that I need to concentrate on. So in the challenges, I've got the Page of Cups, 8 of Pentacles, and the Empress. Here we go. Creative energy, birthing a new age, something you've been trying to manifest, has the ability, with a bit of hard work and effort here, 8 of Pentacles, to actually happen, to be birthed into the physical realm here. So for some of you, it could be a new relationship, a new home. Like I've got the 4 of Wands here. A new sense of abundance, so it could be on the work front as well. There's a sense here of actually being able to get on and achieve this goal. The Page of Cups is an energy of expect the unexpected or surprise. So someone could come through with an offer for you. Can be an emotional offer or something that fulfills you emotionally on some level, and you're like, you know what, I really want to go for it. I feel like I can really grow this opportunity. The Empress is this whole energy of like this fertile space to really invest in this opportunity and birth it into the physical realm. It could be something that you've been trying to manifest for a while. So it's beautiful, abundant energy. The Empress is also a hidden blessing. She can be an increase in finance as well. But I feel like the reason why this is in the block position, one, is because I feel like you needed to free yourself from a previous situation. But two, because I feel like it's going to require a lot of input from you. Time, effort, and energy, right? Eight of Pentacles, the Worker card. So you're really going to need to commit to it in order to make things happen here. But if you can put that energy behind it, it really says that there's something to really grow and expand here. The Page of Cups can also be a very eclectic energy, something that's quite different for you. You know, really, it could be an opportunity that you wouldn't normally have chosen, or something you thought you would never explore that's kind of come out of nowhere. Don't discredit that, because it's saying that you can really make a go of this. So in the advice from Spirit or Tarot, Ten of Swords, Ace of Swords, Four of Wands. Out of every ending comes a new beginning here, Cancer, for absolute sure. The Ten of Swords says it is time to close the door on that previous situation. There is a sense of potential betrayal, you know, trust lost, secrets that were being kept here, painful endings or burnout here. So that is over now, but the advice is to make sure that you do end this and close the door, otherwise it will keep draining your energy. There's a new beginning here, and the ending is a real milestone towards that. Some of you are getting some kind of inspiration or insight or total clarity on the way forward here. How to actually create a new sense of stability for yourselves. Lay a new foundation, right? Going back to the Oracle card, seeding the light, laying new foundations. But it's all part of your divine plan. There most definitely could be synchronistic opportunities coming in for you. That's the 1111 card that says that, hey, we're kind of looking at a bit of a gateway or a portal to another reality here. Some of you might, you know, in the future be getting engaged or married. It could be the Page of Cups can also be, you know, a new romance in its infancy there, right? It's carrying the Ace of Cups. So either way, it says that there is new beginning, stable new beginnings towards a happy ever after here. And it's all birthed out of this kind of pain that you have been going through. So that's what we have to keep in mind when we're going through pain, is that, you know, every ending is a new beginning. We always heal and look back in the future and go, I'm actually glad that happened, because maybe it just wasn't as aligned as what I thought it was. It's time to purify yourself from this. Outcome, Page of Wands, Three of Cups, Two of Pentacles. So you may feel indecisive about taking up on this new opportunity or connecting with it, or, you know, even taking the first step towards what you want to create here. But, you know, when we don't make decisions and we sit in that indecision, as I mentioned before, with the Freedom card here, that's when we can kind of go all over the place, you know, get drawn in different directions and stay unsteady, ungrounded, and sitting in the high emotions. We really want to make a stable, grounded decision to move forward, because that's when we really become steady again. Three of Cups and Page of Wands. So if you are waiting for some kind of news or verdict, and I'm kind of feeling that with the Ace of Swords and King of Swords, the Page of Wands can be a good news indicator. Finally beginning to move towards your new passion, purpose, and desires. But in this reading, the indicators are that we are kind of on the point of change. Like, we are making decisions that will set us up for the next chapter. Because the Three of Cups is a real energy of joy and celebration in the future, but it's like, it's the seeds that we plant now, it's the actions that we take now, it's what we begin to birth now and invest our energy in that grows and expands and becomes our next harvest down the track, right? In the next season, we will be celebrating that. So that's what I'm kind of feeling. You're at this real critical point of change here, and you really are planting new seeds for the future. And that's the good news, right? I also notice in this Page of Wands how somebody is finally looking over their shoulder and disconnecting from the past, getting ready to go through that portal, right? That 1111, that stargate, that chrysalis of transformation, following the light. So it's really time to leave something behind that has been painful and caused you hurt, because there is other things waiting for you. That Page of Cups, that Ace of Swords, and joy and happiness. 3 of Cups and 4 of Wands are real cards of joy and happiness and abundance and all of those things. But sometimes we just have to, release ourselves from what could have been to actually achieve what is meant for us. Okay, Cancer, well, I'm gonna leave it there, and I hope you enjoyed this intuitive message. It may or may not be for you this time round, but feel free to drop me a comment if it resonates, guys. I love to hear them, and I read them all and try and interact with you all over there as well. Helps me get to know you guys, connect with your energy, and see what's happening on the collective. It's been a pleasure to read your cards, Cancer. I will see you back here throughout the month of April for plenty more readings. Bye for now.